In over 5 years of building funnels inside of HighLevel, I don't think there's actually a single feature that improves the conversion rate as much as the one I'm going to cover in this video. For a long time, we were limited to one pop-up on a funnel. You could use this as kind of like a step 2 after someone clicks a button, or you could use it as an exit pop-up when they're trying to leave. Now you can do multiple pop-ups. I'm going to show you how to do this inside of the funnel builder. Across the top, you have a few options. The one that you're going to want to focus in on is called pop-up settings. If you do that, a window comes out and you see by default you have one. This is where we're going to create new pop-ups, and it'll also be how you can decide on the order of these pop-ups in terms of like an overlay. But so if I edit into that, that's where I have the actual pop-up settings, and I can change the elements that are part of that. But if I come back to those settings, let's create a new one, because maybe, so this one, I guess, was already set to exit. We don't want to do that. We only want to show it if someone clicks the button. And now we want to have one. So that is basically our checkout. I can also rename this. So that's our checkout pop-up. And this is maybe what we want as our exit pop-up. So right now our exit pop-up shows on exits, but there's nothing there. So this is where I might, bring over some elements here that speak to the visitor before you leave. And then I maybe offer something else. Or maybe I'll offer some social proof. And add an overwhelming amount of social proof to the to the area there, whatever it might be. And so this way you can actually have different settings or different pop-ups or multiple pop-ups on the page. So now we have multiple pop-ups. We can change the order. This has to do if you have them kind of like clicking over each other. So I'll show you an example there. If I pick our checkout one, maybe for the pop-up settings here, I want to have it, let's go to our, actually I think let's go to our styles first, and maybe we'll go no border. But we want to have it take up the full page. It's got the full page on it. And maybe for our background, like our overlay here, we'll just go solid white. So the effect is if someone clicks on it, it's going to feel like the entire page is taken over. I might change the width on this actual form here to be something more like 70 or 60% of the page. But so when they click on the button to activate this one, it's going to take up the whole page, and it's just going to go white, and there's going to be nowhere else for them to go. Now they could always exit and close it down, but that'll be the effect. So now for our two pop-ups, I could have the checkout, which is a full page white, and my exit, I can allow that to show up above my checkout pop-up. So this pop-up's shown up there, takes up the full page, and my exit pop-up can still show up if someone shows exit activity, right? And because I know it's popping up, it's showing above the other pop-up there, I might keep this kind of like semi-transparent. So it's going to feel like there's almost two pages on in a funnel because of how I changed the pop-up settings before. But for our exit before you leave, check out these success stories, and what if we have any testimonials going in there. So let's take a look and see what the full effect is. So I'm going to go ahead and publish. I'm going to go ahead and publish, and now we're going to preview. So we've got our scrolling to the details. If someone comes down here But then at this point, when like I want to join, now it looks like it's got this, checkout process here. And if I show exit behavior, it's going to layer that pop-up on top of the actual checkout form, which is pretty awesome. So now I can exit that pop-up and I can exit that pop-up. So it's a pretty great feature there that now you can get more complex pop-ups. You can also have different offers. If you think about this, like you could have, well, to clarify, you can't actually show different products and different pop-ups with the native checkout form there. However, you could go to different areas, have different types of forms, have different types of lead magnets. And so you can run the process of having different buttons open different pop-ups. And I'll show you what that looks like down here with our button options here. So now when you choose link to open pop-up, the secondary option is which pop-up do you want it to link to? So in this case, we're going to have it show that checkout form. So you got to have multiple pop-ups with multiple offers and kind of create a very quick loading multi-page experience or multi-pop-up experience. And it's all done now through this pop-up settings management there. So you can layer pop-ups on top of each other. You can have multiple there, creating this kind of quick engagement style flow. And it's pretty awesome what you can do now with the pop-up process. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Happy to respond to all of those, and I'll see you on the next video.